Hey everybody, just want to let you guys know real quick that this is an Adult Swim video. I forgot to mention it in the video, so I'm mentioning it here. Also, I just want to also mention that this did come. I mean, it's not a bad as far as it's not a bad recorded video or anything, but we did have some technical difficulties before starting, mainly due to trying to get Janara included into the review. You will be able to hear her but it'll only be audio because, of course, being our online crew member, so it's basically audio. But I was trying to get it where you guys could see her on the webcam along with the rest of us, but it didn't quite work out. And also, we was only able to hear, even in the video itself, me, Christina, and Ejay, we were only able to hear our audio as well, because right before we started recording, the laptop's Discord malfunctioned there. It's working now, but it malfunctioned right when we got ready to start recording. So as a backup, I had to immediately just use the phone Discord, and for some reason, it did not go into webcam mode where she could at least see us while we were all talking. So she could only hear us, and so that's that. So just letting you guys know that, and also, we're a work in progress with with this, but things are gonna get a lot better. Like I say, so just bear with us and enjoy the show. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Gabe here, and today joined with 4 of our Miracle Crew members. We got
the one EJS,
Queen Tina,
and of course on our audio Discord they have Janara Nelson here. So just the 4 of us here. It was gonna be the 5 of us, but Casey kind of had some other stuff she was taking care of there. But she will. But like the MCU, she will return.
Yep, that's it.
Put a big caption on the black screens, like Casey will return. It's like help us fight Thanos.
That's it.
like which Avengers movie?
Maybe Endgame.
So yeah, in game. So with the happy ending.
Yeah. So we're here. We got us a little snaky chill there. Just kind of bunching everything. This is part 2 of Power Rangers Sierra Force review. Of course, me and Queen Tina, we did our review of it and everything there a little bit earlier. But now we got Ejay in, and also Janara. They've watched it and everything there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna kind of you're gonna hear a bit from us, but we're gonna bounce kind of off of them more so. Which is Janara? Would you like to go first of what you think about Sierra Force though?
I like how they got chosen, because they were chosen, and the one got the power of the cheetah and the power of the gorilla, the green one, and I like the teamwork.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good choices with those animals. I will say that there. And then also the handmade costume design. That was one of the most impressive things there. As well as also how that villain looked there.
The villain reminds me of the Joker.
Yes.
Yeah. What else? What else did you really like in it there, Janara?
What you say?
I said, what else did you really like in the film?
I like the villains, the African villains, like the one with the horns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I like the part with the cheetah, the Cheetah Yellow Ranger started to fight and kick butt and stuff.
Oh yeah, what? Especially the entrance she made there.
Yeah.
I think she made one heck of an entrance that all guys would might go for her.
Yeah. I like the African putty.
Oh yeah, they kind of like they kind of look like zombies the way they were acting on there.
I think they call it chromites, I think, the African putties, chromites.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think they look more fierce than the putties.
Yeah, sort of that Sentai level, and oh yeah, and then so yeah, and so is there anything you wanted to?
Well, when I saw Sierra Force, first thing I have to give credit to the African Cinematic Universe for the effort they put in to make their own Power Ranger series, and they did a magnificent job. First thing I noticed was the tone. And the tone was very, not even Power Rangers, it was very Super Sentai early 90s, which is a huge plus for me. Because if you, so the tone of Power Rangers and Super Sentai are drastically different. Because like America is a little bit safer than Super Sentai. But if you watch Super Sentais from like the late 80s and early 90s, that was like the height of their dark era. And dark era not in a bad way, but dark era like in the tone of the show. Like if you watch shows like Bioman or Change Man, Live Man, Jet Man is one of my favorite. Turbo Ranger. Those are with some of those shows I have yet to watch. I've watched clips of them, but Jet Man I've watched the entire episode series, and I've watched several episodes of Bioman, which it can get very. Let's just say it's kind of like Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, but even a little slightly darker than that. Or Power Rangers in Space. Jetman is like RPM, and well not like RPM, but tone is very mature. I noticed firsthand when they went in Sierra Leone 2004, having that backstory, just the first scene set the tone of okay, they're actually pretty serious about this, and they still put a supernatural tone into the show that fits that Power Ranger Super Sentai tradition. So that was a huge plus for me. And the storytelling was great. It was not episodic. Oh, Power Rangers come onto the scene. They have fun. They're enjoying themselves. Oh, big monster hits the city, or villain attacks the town. Let's morph. Let's fight. And on and on with it. No, they actually build up the story and build up the characters too. Eventually, you see them morph, and it means something. And when all the Rangers finally get together and morph, it actually reminded me heavily of Power Rangers SPD. In some ways, where they didn't all come in at one time and do it. They were, you got to know the Rangers a little bit more and more before it got to that point of, hey, let's morph. So when they finally morphed, they finally became a team, it really did mean something. And you said the Chromites, because I didn't ever got their name out.
Chromites, yes.
Chromites. Those Chromites and the villain with that kind of jester style and appeal is very dark. It actually reminds me of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue to a degree. Because with Lightspeed Rescue, their minions or their army were like bats or demons or something like that.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of some of the other Power Rangers series where you always had the wand or magician who make the monsters grow. Like the, I can't think all their names, their minds are like in my head right now.
Coming from Lightspeed Rescue, right?
Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue.
Okay, I know he threw like the cards and stuff.
Yeah, like Lost Galaxy in Space, Time Force. Who was the one from Wild Force? She had the horn. She had the unicorn horn. I can't think of her name, but she's kind of in the same vein of Viper.
Okay.
But even with that, just having that type of look and appeal, it was very dark and very sinister. And to say you give off that image without having a big, huge budget is great. It really harkened into that old Sentai, let's make the most of what we got and let's make a great story. And it can even get kind of bloody, surprisingly, in moments.
Yeah, it did too.
But, it wasn't like gushing blood like the actual effects, but what they used really took it to a more mature level. So shout out to Sierra Force on that. They really impressed me.
I think Sierra Force is like a mature version of the Power Rangers because of all the drama, as well as the blood and the violence. Like, this is the type of Power Rangers that you don't want to show your kids. But if your kids are curious, you have to have a parent with them.
Probably like 10 above there.
Yeah, 10 and above.
Yeah.
But I know under 10 will give them nightmares, depending on the scenes. But overall, it is an excellent series.
Very.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
I would add on to that. I'm proud that it's an all black or African team of Power Rangers. I would love to see a black American equivalent of it, just to see, not really just on a racial standpoint, but just to see that we as a people can work together as a team to do good.
Right.
That would be great. So it's great to see our African brothers and sisters across the ocean have the guts and the determination to say, we're not waiting on any property in Japan to give us the green light.
We're just going to do this.
Yeah, we're not going to wait for any property in America to give us the green light. We're going to put something together ourselves and hire our own local community and make something happen. I'm kind of waiting to see if they're ever going to have a Megazord battle. I would love to see that.
They said they're working on that for the next movie. Yeah. And in terms of a movie, now they have it broken up into 3 episodes, but it originally was supposed to be 1 movie, but they broke it up so they could release it to the public quicker now. What was? I sound like you was. What was you about to say, Janara? There?
I like their outfit. I like it was PG like 13 like they try to keep it like for kids. They don't try to do no violence. They try to like it's like not like a bootleg, but they try to make it like, you know, like I like their own
Kind of their own style.
They deserve it because they did a good job. I like that. If I could see, at like it could, which Power Ranger like getting off like kind of like the.
You said which? But I know they had red, yellow, pink, green, and blue. But they had on the team there.
Kind of cool too. Blue one is the snake one, right?
A snake, yes, he is.
I like how they use their glasses for power.
They shout out to the Jungle Fury reference using the glasses.
I like that, and they give this guy, the guy that gets off like Zordon light.
Oh, yeah, the one that assigned them there.
Yeah.
I like him as an undercover businessman. Like he's a director. He's looking for new talent, but even though he's looking for new rangers, I guess the director / producer career is like an undercover job, like his cover job. That nobody won't know what his real job is.
Kind of, in a way, kind of like a fourth wall break when they mentioned African Cinematic Universe.
As we saw the poster of the ACU in their command center.
And take care of your responsibility too.
Oh yeah, with the business, yeah.
You can't mope around and just like play around. You got business to take care of. There's people you have to save out there, you know?
Yes.
What if the animals are in trouble, or what if their village is in trouble?
Or people are in danger.
Yeah.
Gotta be ready.
That's one thing I like about them. They take care of their responsibility. Look out for each other. The other person, when the other ranger's down there, pick the other ranger up. No ranger left behind.
Yeah, excuse me there. Made a real good team there together. by really being there for one another.
Right.
When you describe about teamwork, reminds me of what you hear in the Army. Like never leave a man behind.
Absolutely.
Yes. And if we fall, get back up.
That's right.
Yeah. What I meant by that. Should I give EJ a turn or Sherry a turn or something like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, what I was about to say before we do that. Ironic about that Army mention because we just had you in an Army movie. Play. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Soldier Play. I just got through doing that. It was a fun, adventurous experience, and decided for it. It's on to the next one, y'all. Which is actually a Color Ranger. The next show.
Yes, indeed.
The Red Light coming to a stage near you. The Strand Theater Street.
Yeah.
But you want to?
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to step on your
What I love, like as I mentioned earlier, I really love the build up. That it didn't immediately follow the cliche of, let me pull this back up. It didn't immediately follow the cliche of let's focus on the Red Ranger. It was building on other colors of Rangers.
before they got to
the Red Ranger. So you build on the Blue Ranger, building on the Green Ranger, building on the Pink, which I think is kind of a shout out and ode to SPD because technically, if you watch SPD, the first three Rangers you see are the Blue, Pink, and Green, who are going to be appointed as the first set of Rangers for the B Squad. And then in comes the Yellow Ranger and the Red Ranger. So I like that little ode and reference, and as you mentioned, Janara, the glasses, they help them like control their powers. That's a good Jungle Fury reference. You can definitely see the Disney era, how it is inspired. In
That's what I meant by.
Right. It's very, very, very cool how they did that. And one thing I'm looking forward to when they finally get to the Zord battle, which I'm sure they could probably use a lot of computer CGI for that. That's going to be very interesting, especially in Africa where you got a lot of planes.
Oh yeah, a lot of land.
A lot of land. You don't have to worry about using buildings to collide into, unless they do like Japan and actually have a full-blown suit to make their Zord.
They also have a lot of space.
They have a whole lot of space to do that.
Sure.
Which I always wondered as a kid. I said, okay, well, if the monsters are tearing up the Metropolitan every day, how are they rebuilding it so quickly? I mean, their infrastructure should be going through the roof. Taxes should be blown up by now. So
I've heard a lot of critics comment on that one.
I always wondered, what if the Rangers were to, the monster would try to get to the downtown area and then the Rangers could teleport that monster out and then fight in the field or somewhere more expendable. That was always my idea. It's like if I wanted to make Power Rangers make a little bit more sense. But yeah, I really enjoyed the series for that. I really enjoyed how the effort they put into, as you mentioned, the costumes. You could see how it was handmade, but it was an awesome job hand making it, and using the kente cloth as like the design for their suits. That was really a good, nice touch for Sierra Force and using an African pattern. That's really a slick and clever idea, and it's a lot of creativity and love and passion put into it. So I have to give it, and I love the ending of one of I think it was the second episode? First or second? I think it was the second episode. They put John 3:16.
Oh, for God so loved the world.
I was like, oh yeah, y'all got my support.
Okay. I think the way the helmets look, it looked like they used paper mache for their helmets.
Yeah.
But good paper mache.
Yes, exactly.
Like they all say, you could do something more with less.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that with the costumes as well as their special effects and everything, as in their location.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Since they mentioned that Sierra Leone is lesser known for having for big productions and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so they use what they have in order to make something wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Yep, especially in the paint job. I mean, despite the fact that it's little, I mean, you guys think that paint job on those helmets, that probably took a lot of time to get really precise there.
Like they all say, art takes time.
It does.
Same goes with the costumes.
Yeah.
True art takes time. Absolutely.
Yeah, one reason I put so much emphasis on that paint because I know from taking art class at school and how the teacher was really like, okay, they come on with the paint.
Yep. So they really did a good job with that in getting unique shapes and designs for each one. Because if you are a true Power Ranger head or Super Sentai head, you know that some helmets can be way more complex than others. Like your more simple helmets would be like Power Ranger Zeo, where you just have like a round helmet in their shape. Now the only indentions you would have is maybe like some indentions in the helmet, but still the same color. Or you can look at something like Power Rangers in Space. It's still the same. Each Ranger has the exact same helmet. It's just the shape of the visor is slightly different. Or maybe even Power Rangers SPD. It's still each
pretty
helmet,
similar to Space.
Very similar to Space. The helmet side or shape is the exact same, and it's just the visor is slightly different. Or Lightspeed Rescue, as we mentioned, same shape but just the visor different shape. Then you have the ones that are very, very meticulous and different, like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You have the dinosaur helmets for each one. Turbo would be in the middle of that because and the turbo is actually pretty defined too because you have the chrome, you have different shapes.
And the car theme.
Lost Galaxy is a very complex one because now you're really digging deep into jungle animals. So in each one is. You might have that visor is basically shaping everything around that visor.
Because they're trying to shape it like the animal.
Same thing with Wild Force. Time Force is different from all of them because now the visor is the color, while the bulk of 40-50% of that helmet is black. So it's it's really interesting. Some helmets are more complex than others, but that's what makes it fun. That's what really makes it fun.
As well as each having their own personality.
Right.
Instead of being the same ones.
Exactly. Each color has its own true personality. Like the character matches the color.
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely it there. Yep. Oh yeah, I think. Was there something you was trying to say about the helmets there, Janara?
It reminds me of Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, I can see where you're going with that one there.
I can see.
I like the Black Panther helmet.
I can see
Power
that.
Ranger style.
Yeah.
Power Rangers meet Black Panther.
It looked like he opened it like from the back. This helmet. Talking about Black Panther, he opened it from the back.
Yeah. And his necklace is what Power puts his suit on, powers his suit.
Yeah, I know.
So that would be good. Speaking of that, that makes me wonder now if they will ever have a sixth Ranger. We remember Green with Envy, and Rita Repulsa.
It might. You never know.
Will they pull the same arc as an evil Green Ranger? A sixth Ranger, possibly like an all-black Ranger. Or will this Ranger be gold? Or will this Ranger be from another tribe, another country, or a colonizer if they want to put a different touch on it? Or will this Ranger just be an outcast, or just an extra friend or buddy, coming in? So they can follow the same archetype as Power Rangers and Super Sentai, but they can really do more with it.
Kind of mix it up a bit.
Mix it up a bit, do a lot more than what the Rangers and Sentai have done.
When you mentioned about a sixth Ranger, maybe it's a possibility that the sixth Ranger might be an African American from America.
That's true.
Or it could be from a different race, it could be Caucasian, Asian.
She was. What was she saying now?
The evil would turn out bad, but it became good.
Oh yeah, like Green with Evil kind of.
Green with Evil, yeah. That would be a good one. American, like a foreign exchange student.
So like a foreign exchange student, you said?
Yeah.
Oh. That could kind of mix it up.
What if they have their version in African style? It would be good if they had the Vulcan Skull African American version.
That's true.
It would be interesting to see what their take on that would be if they do that there.
Yeah.
They could really grow it. I could even see not only a Green with Envy storyline. What if they would pull a Power Rangers in Space and Lost Galaxy and have their own Psycho Rangers?
Oh, like fight an evil set of Rangers.
Evil center right now. That would be like that would really truly be invested like even more, because then what would be like the polar opposite of Sierra Leone, or what would be something that would make it really really epic.
Like they might be from another country in Africa.
Right.
There's versions of the Psycho Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Like somewhere that is really dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. That would maybe like sort of like making me think of Black Panther's enemy Killmonger.
Exactly. They could have that like a more Killmonger style of Rangers, or even like say like another country, another culture, more so something harkening on to like ancient African folklore or biblical lore. If you really just want to go there,
kind of mix it, kind of really throw the lore out. Huh?
Yeah,
or possibly
or
possibly another race. It all depends on how they feel about it. All depends on how they feel about it.
Right,
if they want to go outside their race, or if they want to stick with Africans, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's up to them to decide what they want to do with their story.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. If well, I tell you, if you could any of y'all imagine yourselves in like Sierra Force there?
I could see it. I don't know how if I had a character, then how it would fit, especially with it being like based on like African culture. I would like to see a Black American version for sure. That would be good. Not knocking.
Sort of like how they translate Sentai to America, kind of.
Yeah, and it wouldn't even just have to translate, because if you say translate, I basically think how Power Rangers use Super Sentai footage and chop it and just put it together.
Oh yeah.
But actually, speaking of that, somebody I believe has done something similar to that. They use footage from a Super Sentai or a rip-off of Super Sentai from overseas, and then they just put their own actors in there and made a show like that, which basically that's what Saban did. So if there was like a Black American version, just like how there's an African version, that would be really, really nice too. That would really be cool. So I can see fitting more in the Black American version and then collaborating with the Africans, kind of like how the Space Rangers came back with the Lost Galaxy Rangers.
Crossover.
It was the big team up, and then it went from Lost Galaxy Rangers came back to help the Lightspeed Rescue. Then Lightspeed Rescue helped out Time Force. Then Time Force helped out Wild Force. It was a tradition that the previous team, when things got a little rough or it was an unorthodox, some type of attack came on, hey, let's come back and get that last run in.
What are you saying now?
I'm watching the news about this girl getting all kind of love on having to do with Power Rangers.
Oh really?
Sierra. But I'm watching this news about this girl that's really touching, and all the classmates supporting her.
Oh.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. So
Nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm watching the news. The news going on TV. I just saw something that touched my heart. So I'm sorry.
Okay. That's.
Yeah, and that kind of ironic that you mentioned about the helping out. 'Cause I mean, pretty much, kind of what's kind of going on in the subject matter about working together and helping out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and not to be against each other.
That's right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like with us with the Miracle Crew.
That's right. The Miracle Crew Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can see me. Can you see the glasses and my outfit and stuff?
No, like I said, I don't know what's going on with Discord at the moment, but it's the only thing that's working on it at the moment through my phone is the audio there. It just like I say, that's what I say. But hopefully in our other videos, we can kind of do a lot better, where we can not only see each other when we're talking to each other, but even have like each other on the camera and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're still working on that. Yeah, but we're still working at it. There's like kind of a lot of dabbling with just sort of like, you know, ironically with the Sierra writer, you know, they're dabbling with their phones and stuff like that to make to pull what they did off. So yeah, so we're kind of in similar boats with what we're doing. I mean, different doing different things, but yeah, we're both them and Miracle Crew are making progress, trying to make progress, man.
Making it work out, making the most of what we got.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And they are still waiting for something big to happen. But it still takes time and patience.
And the good thing is they had a set schedule, you know, going month by month, right, on how to do things, because it takes a lot to do. I mean, even if it's a little skit and you're doing something weekly, it takes a lot just to get a skit together. So production for a full-on hour show, you know, that's a lot of work and a lot of dedication, a lot of time consuming. You know, the reward doesn't come immediately, but just looking at their views on YouTube, they are getting
definitely paying off.
It's definitely paying off. Like they're the 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50,000s of views. So it's really paying off. Their hard work is really truly showcasing itself. So shows you know, the average everyday man and woman can make their own thing happen if they really try to work.
Yep, definitely put forth that effort there. Yep. So, okay, so I think that's pretty much, because I know me, you and me, we covered a lot.
Yes.
And so, you know, was there anything, with Janara, was anything before we close and everything, was there anything else you wanted to add there?
I want to add, you know, it would be nice if they had their vehicle, like the Dragon Zords.
The Zords,
yeah.
And all that stuff. That would be very cool if they put it in there.
Yeah, I believe.
And stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I believe it's going to be a unique way they're going to put that together. Definitely software, computer technology to make the Zord happen. If not that, they're probably going to use like a full-blown bodysuit.
Oh yeah, like the way they, like the way the Japanese.
That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is also by CGI, or at least the formation. And who knows, vehicles might be a play into that as well, like inside the car of a vehicle. Because I'll be really interested to see how that cockpit would be too. As you know, like Mighty Morphin, you know, had like the 3 Rangers, you know, red, blue, black. It's like the front side, while the yellow and pink were on the back row, kind of backs toward each other. Zeo, I'll never forget.
They were kind of cramped in the first one.
Yeah, that Zeo, it looked very claustrophobic in there, but then they would spin, like they will, you know,
rotate for the helmets.
The helmets of Zord, that's the Ranger who would be in the front.
I know they had to do a lot of practice to do the hand movements right.
Right, so they won't bump into each other.
Yes, a whole lot of practice.
Yeah, and if you notice, I can only really reference the Turbo movie. That cockpit was very spacious. Like, so like they kind of learned, and then like the Mighty Morphin movie, when you had 3 in the front, 3 in the back, had good room in there. Then space was really kind of the same as Mighty Morphin on the inside, red, black, and blue in the front, pink and yellow in the back towards each other. And then Lost Galaxy through a different direction. They had their own individual. Cockpits. So they were never together. It was like they were kind of the spirit of the animal inside there. And then Lightspeed Rescue went back to that tradition, and then if Time Force, they had to stand up the whole time. Same thing with Wild Force.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say they all had better cockpits compared to the one from the 2017 Power Rangers movie.
Oh Lord.
Where they were separate instead of together. They each have separate cockpits instead of together.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's supposed to be your first like Mighty Morphin cinematic kind of thing. Yeah, you think they would start off. It's
like being all in one cockpit instead of being separate cockpits and one Zord. It's kind of off. I think that's why the movie didn't make enough money for a sequel, because fans like the original concept of the Power Rangers from the original. Yeah. And their heart is in the original than the movie. And I agree with him.
Well, I'll say this about the Power Rangers movie, the newest one they have. The tone and the dark style, I enjoyed. I didn't mind that. It was the design that turned me off.
Oh yeah.
They tried to go
MCU like.
to MCU Iron Man, Alien skeleton style, and it was like, And the Zord didn't look as attractive to me as it really should have been, because I like a bulkier Zord. I like a buff Zord, not nothing bony.
And they didn't really even show much of the like them combined. Just like it's like okay, oh there we go.
They could I understand not being like a TV show, but they could have did it a different way.
And with a big budget like that, they could have. I mean, you see what they do in the 90s. I mean, you could have pulled off that.
None of that. The 90s did it right. They only enhanced what the TV show did. Because the helmets were just sharper, the suits were just more bulkier and had more definition. And the Zords, they just brought in, that's when they brought in the Ninja Zord. So really, honestly, the issue with Power Rangers movie was the design. Like, if you stripped all 5 of those Rangers of their colors, you wouldn't tell which one is the difference. But if you look at the original Mighty Morphin, you could strip their colors and you still know
they're Rangers.
That you still know that's the Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Black Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Pink Ranger, White Ranger, Green Ranger. You know just that's off the shape of the helmet. So that was their issue, and that's one thing I'm going to give. Going back to Power Rangers Sierra Force, they had a uniform look, but still each helmet is uniquely different. And even in the morphin sequence, for the Pink and Yellow Ranger, they accentuated that the Pink and Yellow Ranger had skirts. So tribute to that, like that was really cool to kind of show that femininity.
Yeah, and we know the difference.
Oh, hold on. Wait, what now? You said the
I'm sorry. The footage from Japanese was a male ranger, and the original male ranger didn't have a skirt.
Oh yeah.
Yellow Ranger never had a skirt, but Kimberly had a skirt. Okay?
And
Within that difference that.
The thing about it is, funny thing is,
The original ranger was a guy.
right, boy. Yeah, I remember.
yeah, it was
Guy.
the only ones for a long time. The only Yellow Rangers that for sure both America and Japan, where the Yellow Rangers were both girls, was Zeo, O Ranger and Zeo, because they both Space and Turbo. Every other one was every other Yellow Ranger from Mighty Morphin, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force, and then Ninja Storm. America finally got the grip to say, okay, Ninja Storm, we're gonna give it to a guy, because the Blue Ranger now is a lighter tone blue with a skirt. It's female, and so that was a good kind of change up,
Mix up there.
Yeah, which was Ninja Storm was refreshing at the time.
And I'll tell you a little something about something about the Yellow Pink Ranger in general. If you look behind the scenes in the Sentai, the ones that had to do they all have stunt doubles. That means all the stunt doubles, every one of them was male, including Pink. So they had a dude in the pink costume for the stunts.
Traumatized when I found that out. I was like, no, not a guy in the Pink Ranger suit. Well, I mean, because somebody has to do it, in the suit. You're still funny.
I guess they have to show the stunt double of the Pink Ranger quicker, so they don't reveal the actual body structure.
Oh yeah.
So they have to do it quicker.
Yep.
Because you think about Time Force. So you think about Time Force with Katie. Katie's this beautiful, pretty black woman, dainty, but she's the powerhouse of the group. And when you see the Sentai footage, Katie, or the Yellow Ranger, is really the biggest, bulkiest Ranger out that group. Because I was wondering, kid, how is it her whole body just, because she got a wide torso and wide back, because the Yellow Ranger was the powerhouse of the group. So to see that, that was kind of funny and unique, but it was just kind of like, wow, And the Green Ranger, still being a guy, but was more slender, shorter, because he's intellectual.
Yeah, but funny thing about that, they one thing they explain about morphing You know, like with the like with Justin. Yeah, your size does change, Justin.
It does change.
And also remember anybody that's ever seen that crossover with all the Dino themed Rangers and Beast Morphers.
Right.
Jason kind of. I mean, he wasn't like this. He wasn't like me, but he had a little. And all of a sudden, when he morphed, suddenly he lost 30 pounds.
Well, the morphing grid is magical.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. And speaking of magical, we mentioned morphing in the Megazords. Mystic Force, I believe, from what I remember,
They turned into him.
So that was the only one that didn't even have a cockpit at all, because the red, blue, green, yellow, pink, they all grew to the various sizes to combine. So that was the most unique morphing. I believe they had the least amount of Zords too. They had their one Zord, then the train Zord. So yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's 2006. That was a
good example of that magical technology.
Right. So and once again, how vast the morphing grid is. From dinosaurs, animals, Egyptology, cars, galactic, space, first response, time travel. Now Sierra Force can be put into that as far as African lore.
Sort of like Wild Force.
Ninjas, various ninjas. Once again, Dino, space, going back into space or in the future. Yeah, magic. So yeah.
They each have their different theme.
But all still attached to that one grid.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's y'all had the.
Oh, that's all I have, man.
Anything else that you had, Janara?
Okay. How do I say this? They should have love interest too.
They might. Oh, sorry. I was just about to say they might be working on that in their next film. They might be working at that.
I wonder outside the team or within the team.
Who knows?
In my opinion, they should just focus more on building the team together as well as saving the world in general, and think about the love interest later.
That's right. Yeah.
Their main focus is just saving the world and then uniting as a team, fighting as one.
Let that build up to a love interest. Yeah.
It has to take some time to build up.
Yeah, it wasn't until maybe 10, 15 episodes before Tommy came in and Kim and Kimberly, let that build. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Let that build.
But it is possible they could do that though. Yeah.
It also depends on the story too.
Who knows?
Story direction.
Who knows? It might be the red and pink ranger.
I see what you where they go wearing the colors. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, so definitely, and like I say, build up the love interest, like you said, Janara there. Yeah. Action and romance can go really good together.
And it could also be anything outside of the Power Ranger team.
That's true.
Like any other situation or event outside of the team that doesn't involve fighting or saving the world.
That's right.
It could be like an everyday thing.
That's right.
Yep.
Like community service, helping out people.
That's right.
Anything.
Yep.
That's right.
Or directing them or create their own movie. Who knows?
Ironic.
Yes.
Yep.
And they be the stars.
Yeah. Well, I guess to say pretty much all we got on it there. Let's say. Yeah, like I say, definitely y'all go check it. From what we all just said, y'all definitely check out that African Cinematic Universe on YouTube, so y'all can see Sierra Force and all the other stuff they got on there. Yeah. So that way, more y'all watch them, more YouTube can be like, hey, these guys, you guys are great.
Yep.
And
show their support.
They'll know, hey, we need to do more because we got people looking at us.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Yeah, I think we'll kind of wrap that up there. Say pretty. That's a pretty good little all around summary. Good little part 2 there. So yeah, like I say, definitely like, share, subscribe. You know, definitely get our available books and support us on that Patreon, just like Iceman Universe does, and check out his stuff that he got going on. Also support the Miracle Crew, ones you see here before you. Me, yours truly, King Gabe, Queen Tina, Ejay the Supreme.
That's right, the one EJS.
And Janara Nelson, who joined. Thank you for joining us in on the audio there. And we.
Miss it. You know I can't miss it.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
and like I say, and also Big Sis Casey, who will return just like the MCU.
But she's always here in spirit.
Oh yeah.
And a quick question before we leave. So Gabe, you're the Red Ranger, I'll be the yellow, Queen Tina's the pink, and we know Janara's blue. So Casey and Iceman, what was that?
Wait a minute. Well, Iceman actually, he's on the Patreon. He's not
he's not
really
part
on the crew there, but
Gotcha.
he supports us on the Patreon.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, wait. Well, then that's the question. What color would what color Ranger do you prefer? Do you refer to yourself as, Janara?
I like blue.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Just like your boy Billy there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Or as he would say, affirmative.
Affirmative, that's right.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I guess because Casey would be pretty cool with it. Her only thing was she didn't like the traditional
Color scheme.
she wanted to just do something outside the box.
So what would her
maybe
her choice would have been?
she likes blue, but she could do green.
If she likes blue, it could be 2 shades.
Like maybe like how they had the blue Centurion.
So like you think about, and I know I don't want to keep it too long. So yeah, like blue Centurion or like Ninja Storm. You had navy and you had blue. So
Okay.
one would be the light blue, one would be the dark blue.
Okay. That works.
Or it could be a turquoise.
Turquoise, that's right. Yeah.
Yep, have some different colors there. Yep. So yeah, definitely support us, the Miracle Crew. And also, hang out with us in the live stream, Discord, Facebook, and Sally does some stuff on the McCary app. And like I say, definitely check out Sierra Force and be on the lookout for our next video or live stream. And we'll see y'all there, as well as the next time we collab.
All right, bye everybody. Peace out.
Peace.
Nice
Peace.
joining y'all.
Yep, it was nice having you with us too, Janara. Yeah.
I miss it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And thank you for being a part of our crew.
No problem. Anything for y'all.
All right.
Yes.
See you later, Janara.
See you later, Janara. Bye.
Bye, love.
All right.
Yes.
Peace out there.
See you
Peace.
later.